What's up, my friend? Welcome back. I am so glad you are here. My name is Brianna. I am the Disabled Diva, and I have Charcot-Marie-Tooth disease, or CMT for short, type 1B. As this is my first video in a long time, and also my first video of January, I wanted to sit and talk to you a little bit about goal setting as a disabled person, specifically in the realm of health and fitness. If you follow me on my other channel, Diva and the Divine, you will see that I have several goal setting videos up already, or they are coming. And I talk about health-related goals. Every year I talk about health-related goals. I started off as a weight loss YouTuber. While this year my health goals look different, it got me thinking about how somebody else in my position might or might not be thinking about setting health goals for themselves in 2024. So I just wanted to kind of chat with you for a minute about that very subject. As somebody with a disability, it is very easy to see other people with their lofty, audacious fitness goals. I want to go to CrossFit. I want to run a marathon. I want to insert big, crazy goal here, right? And it's so easy for us to sit back and, or for me anyway, I guess I should really only speak for myself, right? It's really easy for me to sit back and go, man, if only I could do that. And I'm a realist, right? I know that I'm never going to be a marathon runner. Could I, if I really, really wanted to, put forth the effort to try and walk 26 miles in one time? I could. Am I going to? No. I'm just not. Running is not something that is probably in my future. Now, quite frankly, with the advancement in leg brace technology, maybe running short distances is in fact in my future. I don't actually know for sure, but I am not hung up on the fact that I can't run a marathon. That's fine with me. There are plenty of other things that I can be doing. And the reason I'm sitting here and talking about this with you is because I want to encourage you in this month of January, in this season where many people are talking about setting big, hairy, audacious goals, it can often feel quite intimidating to be in the presence of those goals, especially when you feel less than physically equipped to be able to set goals for yourself. So I thought I would actually tell you about a couple of mine, because I find it helpful and inspirational when other people who I know are in a similar situation to me are sharing their life and their adventure and their goals and their journey to get those goals. And so I thought maybe, just maybe, sharing my intentions for my health goals this year might encourage you to create some that are appropriate for you. Now, I do want to throw out a disclaimer, and I'm trying to decide if this is a disclaimer I need to throw into every video or not, but for now I'm going to, and that is this. I understand that within even our disability, if you are here and you have CMT, I understand that your body and my body probably function very differently. You might be able to do things I can't do. I might be able to do things you can't do. And that's okay. I'm so glad that we are all able to have different abilities and be able to adapt accordingly. So if something that I am saying is still something that you're like, that might not be for me, or on the flip side, you might look at some of my goals and go, psh, I can already do that, girlfriend. I don't know why that's a goal of yours. That's easy peasy. All of that is okay. All of that is okay. We are all different bodies, but sometimes, even though we have the different abilities, the mindset behind the approach can feel very similar. So with that being said, I just want to share with you a little bit about my health goals for 2024. Now, like I mentioned, in a previous life, I was a weight loss related YouTuber, a content creator. I was a macronutrition coach. I'm still a wellness coach, but my approach is much more health and goal focused without restrictive diets. We're focusing on health and nourishment of the body and how to have better health-related practices that may or may not result in weight loss, but that's not the focus of my practice anymore. And that's not the focus of my life anymore. Am I above any goal weight that I've ever set in my life? Yes, I am. But letting go of the lifestyle of dieting and diet culture has proved to be so wildly valuable to my level of confidence. When I finally decided to let go of trying to stick to some standard body size that society has the right to decide for me, I don't think so. I opened a whole new level of appreciation for and confidence in my body. And that's a very, very powerful place to be setting health goals from, because I'm not trying to make myself smaller. I'm not trying to fit into some standard anymore. My primary focus for health in 2024 is to get stronger, more mobile, and have more energy and stamina. And there are so many different approaches to that. Yes, it involves adequate nourishment of your body and appropriate nourishment of your body. And yes, it involves movement and intentional movement. And that's going to look different for every single body watching this video right now. What I might be setting as a movement goal might not be practical for you, and that's okay. Or it might be too easy for you, and that's okay as well. But the point is, if we want to grow in the health area of life, we are going to have to put in some work. And here's the thing, it's gonna be tiring. And I know every single one of us struggles with being tired on the daily. I understand. Energy is not something that I have like I had 20 years ago or 10 years ago. How old was I 20 years ago? I was 17. Yeah, 20 years ago is a valid number for me to say now. That's crazy. Wow, I'm getting old and I didn't even realize it. So it's a struggle that I have on a regular basis. I am coming off of day two of starting a new Pilates practice, because I found that Pilates sounds like a great thing for my body, and it feels right now. I'm somebody who's done weightlifting. I'm somebody who's done 10 to 12,000 steps a day, high cardio. I've been the cardio bunny at the gym in my weight loss days, and all of those things kind of have their time and their place, but I've found that I've been itching for something different. And because my goal now is to actually do things like improve my posture. Y'all, you wanna know a secret about me? I like to sit like this. My back, you see this? This is comfortable for me. Why? Because my core strength is crap. It's utter crap. It always has been. I literally couldn't move a muscle in my body when I was born. So it's not surprising that my core and my back strength is awful. But the effort that it takes me to sit up straight and not lean on something is literally exhausting energy, right? So one of the things that Pilates can do is strengthen your core and strengthen your upper body muscles, your big upper body muscles. And even after 2 days, I already feel like my core is a little bit more engaged and my back is a little bit more engaged. And it's only been 2 days. As I've been doing Pilates as well, again, only been 2 days. I've dabbled for a day or two in the past. I used to go to a class once a week a couple years ago, like 6 or 7 years ago. So I've dabbled in Pilates. The movements, the subtle movements that seem easy 1 or 2 times are actually really taxing. And it tells me that muscles like my hip flexors, y'all, my hip flexors hurt and are so tired right now because of the workout I did this morning. They're so tired. Going up and down the stairs has not been fun for me. And I was like, I committed to doing this for 3 months. Whoo-wee, can't wait to see what my body does with that. But it's these little movements that for the big heavyweight bodybuilder people might be like, oh, that's so simple. And it's not gonna be simple for me. It's actually gonna be very challenging for me. And that's okay, because what is that gonna give me? Is that gonna make me lose 20 pounds? Probably not. But is it going to strengthen those muscles in my body that currently struggle to simply hold me upright? You better believe it's going to. How much, I have no idea, but you better believe that if I keep going from day 1 to whatever day I keep going to, I'm going to improve. It might not be as much as a non-disabled body. It might take me 4 times as long to find the results of a non-disabled body, but that's okay. Any progress forward is still progress forward. And if I sit a little bit straighter, if I'm a little bit less fatigued when I move because I decided to push myself a little bit, that's all I'm asking for in 2024. 2 of the goals that I have written out that may or may not even happen is I want to try and train my body to see if I can stand on my toes again. You know, like stand up, like whoop, stand up on our toes, calf raises. I used to be able to do them and I can't do them anymore. I want to see if I can bring it back or if that ability is gone for good. I don't know until I try. And it is a goal that I could set myself up for failure. It is absolutely possible that that is not in the cards for me anymore. And that's okay, because it's about the journey. Another thing, and some of you are gonna laugh at me for this, and because again, could totally be something I fail at. 100% aware that this is possibly a goal I'm never going to achieve. But my goal is to work on my leg strength, so much so that I can get up off the floor without having to crawl my butt over to a piece of furniture to lean on to get up. I know, it sounds crazy, doesn't it? But I'm gonna try. Because what's the worst thing that happens? What do I have to lose? I have nothing to lose. The worst thing that happens is I don't improve from today. And I highly, highly doubt that that's going to be the case. Because even if ultimately I can't get up off the floor unassisted, there will still be some strength improvement. And that's going to be a very beautiful thing. So why am I telling you these goals? Because they seem so small. They seem like not a big deal. When you put stand on my toes next to I would like to run a marathon this year, it seems like there's no comparison. But you know what? Standing on my toes is my marathon. Getting up off the floor without a piece of furniture is my CrossFit, is my Iron Man. I like that better. It is my Iron Man. And that's okay. And so what I'm encouraging you to do today, my dear CMT and fellow disabled friends, is to set goals, not comparing them to anybody else, myself included. Set goals that are just outside the realm of where you are now to get started. I want you to have your healthiest and strongest year yet. And I want to encourage you to do just that. I want you to nourish your body well and respect your body and love on your body, even on the days that we kind of hate our bodies because they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And I know we all have them. Some of us more than others, but we all have them. We all have those days. I have those days where I throw up my hands because they're not working. I literally can't hold on to things and I'm just dropping everything. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow might be a better day for me to hold things, and today that's just not in the cards for me. We all have those days where we are frustrated with our bodies, but it doesn't mean that we can't love and respect our bodies and try to push them in a way that makes us grow a little bit every single day. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, I would love for you to just subscribe to my channel. As Disabled Diva is still new, I'm not sure where she's gonna go yet, but I would love your feedback. What would you like to see on this channel? Would you like to see more of me and my personal fitness journey as a disabled diva? Because that might be something that I'd be willing to share. That would be very, very cool for me, actually. Is there other information that you would like to know? Let me know. And I'm wishing you all nothing but love and blessings in 2024. I am so excited to see how you approach the new year and what kind of goals you set for yourself. If you're interested, I would love to hear about those goals, either in the comment section down below or feel free to send me an email. I would love to hear from you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy New Year, and I will see you very, very soon.